There's about 100 different ways to make potato salad, so I'm going to show you how I like to do mine to make it stick out a little bit. So what I like to do is I grill the potatoes instead of boiling them, and what that does is that gives them a nice little caramelization and really kicks up the flavor of the potato salad. So outside of that, it's kind of just a standard recipe. So I've got my grilled potatoes here. I just took them off the grill. Now what I do is I put them on the griddle and I add a little oil, mix them up. I hit them with a liberal amount of seasoned salt, and then I'll cover them with a steam hood and shoot a little water under that. I'll do that a couple of times until I get grilled edges on a couple of the sides of the potatoes, as well as get them cooked to the nice texture I want. So I pulled them off just a few minutes ago. They're still kind of hot, but they're starting to cool. It's okay to go ahead and mix this up. Also, I've got about 1 onion here. I'm going to go ahead and add that into the potatoes. That'll add a nice crunch and a little bit of kick from the onion. In here I've got 2 sticks of celery. Now I split those in half and then I chop that up fairly fine. I've also added 2 kosher dill pickles. Cut those in a similar way to the celery. I don't want too big of pieces, but I want big enough for them to be noticed in there. If you don't want to do the pickles, you can also do a pickle relish. That's an option. I just have the pickles. That's easy, and that's the way I like to do it. So I'll go ahead and add that in here too. Now for this recipe, this is a half recipe, so I've got 2.5 pounds of the yellow Yukon potatoes, and that's what I grilled up. And I'm going to do 3 hard-boiled eggs that I've chopped up nicely as well. Cut those in a similar manner to the way I did the celery and the pickles. Here I've got about a 50-50 mixture, so it's about a 1/2 cup of Miracle Whip and about a 1/2 cup of regular mayonnaise. I like to combine the two because I think it gives it that nice rich flavor, but it also gives it a little bit of zing from the Miracle Whip. So we'll go ahead and add that in. And finally what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit this with 2 tablespoons of yellow mustard. Now you can do a yellow mustard, you can do 1 tablespoon of yellow mustard, you can do 1 tablespoon of a spiced or a deli mustard. It's totally up to you. I just don't have any deli mustard at the time, so I'm going to do 2 shots of the regular yellow mustard. With all that together, I'm going to go ahead and stir this up. You're going to want to use a little bit of caution when stirring it up. You want to make sure everything is mixed up well, but you don't want to over stir and smash your potatoes out. You want to make sure they remain in nice whole chunks. It really adds a lot of body to the potato salad. The other thing I like about doing this recipe this way is you'll notice this has a lot more color. You notice a lot of the darker hues from the grilled edges of the potatoes in there. I think it makes the potato salad look interesting, and it also adds that nice little kick to help my potato salad stand apart from others. So let's get a bowl and let's see what this tastes like. All right, it looks and smells delicious, but you know, proof is always in the taste. Oh yeah, that's very good. Getting that hint of caramelization on the potatoes, that's really good. Getting a lot of the crisp bite from the onion and the celery, and then a little bit of punch from both the Miracle Whip and the pickles that are in there. It's a really good recipe. Again, this is a fun way to do it. Thanks for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you're really interested, I do a lot of recipes on the Blackstone with potatoes. I think they just cook up so nice. I've done one that I'll link over here that is a cheesy potatoes. My daughter thinks these are better than any restaurant cheese fries she's ever had. I took that as a big compliment. Definitely a family favorite. Might be something you want to check out. If you don't like that, here's another video I'll link. This is what YouTube recommends. Go ahead and check that out. Finally, to all my brothers and sisters serving in harm's way around the world, you're always in my thoughts. Be safe out there. Till next time, everybody.